Hey guys, welcome back to how to solve a 4x4 using the Yau method. So today we're going to get straight into it, and we have next to do the rest of the centers and the edges. So in the last part we solved the first two opposite centers, and we solved three cross edges. So now what we want to do is we want to solve the last four centers. Now, a rule for solving the last four centers is to keep this layer how it is, with this top bit free. That's unsolved. Well, it's solved, but oh well, ignore that. People say that if you do it on the left, it's much faster because the professionals do it and whatnot, but it doesn't make a difference. I do it on the right side. I think it's because I'm right-handed, but I don't know. You can do it either side. So what we want to do is, so we've got a blue bar here, which is already solved, and so we need to look for the other two blue edge pieces, which is here and here. Sorry, not edge pieces, center pieces. So we've got to align these like that, and then we have to align them with our other two like that. And so now we align this centerpiece up with this, and we make sure that we fix our blue like I showed you in the last video, and we've got our pair already nicely made here. So we move it to where we can put it in, and then we bring up where its slot is, put it in the slot, and bring it down. And now you can see that's solved and that's solved, so the two opposite centers. So now we have to solve the last two opposite centers. Now there are a couple cases that you'll get here, but basically what you want to do is you want to get two bars, and you want to then, of course, put the slot there, put it in the slot, and bring it down. So here, we're gonna make that bar like this, move it to the side, and bring it back so that we don't mess anything else up. Now you can see we have all these bars here, these and these. So this is going to be red because red goes in front of blue. So we're going to bring this red bar up, put it there, and we're going to bring this back, and that's solved now. So now all the rest of our centers are done. Now we need to do our last cross piece. And so here's the edge for it right here, and it's still here. So we need to slice away from the edge, so that when we put our edge in like this, then when we slice back and solve all these centers again so that we don't mess anything up, this is solved, and we can just put this in like that. And so now what you need to do is, after you've solved all of the centers and all of the cross pieces, you just need to slice to the left. No matter what, you just slice to the left. And so this is where the edge pairing comes in. I'm going to be teaching you 3-2-3 edge pairing, which is basically where you solve three edges, this one, and this one, and then you solve two edges, one here, and one here, and then the last three edges. So here in this example, of course, typically this is solved. So we have to slice it back and then bring this out, slice back again. And then we need to put this edge in, so when we slice back, it's solved. And so now we have to look for the blue yellow, which is right here. So we put that in, and of course we can see when we slice back, it's solved, and that's solved as well. And then the red and yellow, which is right here. So when we put that in, you can see when we slice back, that's solved, and that's solved. That's the three-part. Well, the first three-part anyway. So now we need to do the two-part. So we need to find the orange-blue edge, which is here. We put that in, and we line it up. But usually you would find the orange and green edge, but as you can see, we have double parity, edge parity here. So just to tell you, you find the orange and green edge, and then you put it into here, so that when you slice back, it's solved. But in this case, we have parity. So in order to tackle this case, I like to put it in the top layer like this, And basically what you want to do in order to complete parity, the simplest algorithm is to have it so that the corresponding edges are facing each other like that. So I'm just going to quickly change that. So now you can see those two are corresponding and facing each other, and these two are facing each other as well. So what you need to do is you need to push this here and push the other edge away that's similar to it. You then need to flip this edge, and by flip I mean take it out and then put it back in the other way, and then you slice back, and those are solved and those are solved. Now we do have other parity here. Make sure you fix the cross as well once you're done. So we need to build that, put it up here, and we need to do the same, making sure that these correspond and these correspond and that they're facing each other. So again, you push the other edge out the way, you flip the edge, the whole edge, and then you slice back. That's solved and that's solved. And that's the tutorial, guys. So now you can see it's just 3x3 stage. You guys know how to solve a 3x3. Why would you be looking at this if you didn't know how to? So that's it for the tutorial, guys. Hopefully you are much faster at 4x4 now that you've seen this tutorial. And I'll see you guys in the next one.